Hey there, explorers! Today we're going on a trip back in time to discover a lost world, the Indus Valley Civilization. Imagine it's the 1920s and archaeologists are digging in the Indus Valley. They find the ruins of ancient cities buried for thousands of years. This discovery surprised everyone. A really smart civilization lived thousands of years ago in what is now India and Pakistan, and we're just starting to learn about it. The Indus Valley Civilization, also called the Harappan Civilization, existed from around 3,300 to 1300 BCE. That's over 5,000 years ago. It was one of the world's first city-based civilizations, along with ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia. These ancient cities were really advanced for their time. Finding this lost civilization changed how we understand history. It showed that ancient India was a place where civilization began, with a rich and interesting past. Come with me as we explore the mysteries of the Indus Valley Civilization, see its amazing cities, and learn the secrets of its people. Get ready for an adventure. Our trip starts in the two biggest cities of the Indus Valley Civilization, Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro. These were busy cities, home to tens of thousands of people. Imagine busy streets, crowded markets, and big buildings. That was life in Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro. Harappa, now in Pakistan, was a major center for trade and business. It was a well-planned city with streets laid out in a grid. Mohenjo-Daro, also in Pakistan, was just as impressive. It was known for its advanced drains and a huge public bath called the Great Bath. These cities show us that the Indus people were skilled builders and city planners. These cities weren't just places for business, but also centers for culture and new ideas. The people of Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro lived in well-built houses, some with their own bathrooms and wells. Can you believe that? They had writing, used seals with cool designs, and made beautiful pottery and jewelry. These weren't just cities, they were thriving centers of a sophisticated civilization. What made the Indus cities really special was their city planning. The cities were laid out in a grid with streets crossing at right angles. This made it easy to get around the city. Can you picture yourself walking down these ancient, well-organized streets? The houses were built of baked bricks, all the same size and shape. This shows a high level of standardization and planning. Many houses had their own bathrooms and toilets, connected to a system of drains. Wastewater was carried away from the city, making it a healthier place to live. The Indus people were way ahead of their time in city sanitation. Finding these planned cities amazed archaeologists. The Indus people clearly liked cleanliness and order. Their cities were designed to work well. They knew a lot about engineering and city planning, which helped them build thriving city centers. The Indus people weren't just builders and planners, they were also smart traders. Their cities were located along trade routes connecting them to faraway lands. They traded with Mesopotamia, the Persian Gulf, and even Egypt. Imagine sailing on ancient ships carrying goods to far-off lands. Archaeologists have found proof of this trade in seals, pottery, and other artifacts. Indus seals, with their special carvings, have been found as far away as Mesopotamia. This shows a big and successful trade network. They traded lots of things, including cotton, textiles, pottery, jewelry, and even wood. This trade made the Indus cities rich. It also helped spread culture as ideas and technologies traveled along these trade routes. The Indus Valley Civilization was a big part of the ancient world's trade and cultural exchange. Their merchants and traders sailed the seas, connecting different cultures and trading goods and ideas. Section 5. The Mystery of the Indus Script. One of the biggest mysteries of the Indus Valley Civilization is its writing. The Indus people had writing, but we still can't read it today. Imagine finding writing but not being able to read it. It's like a puzzle waiting to be solved. The Indus script is found on seals, pottery, and other objects. It has hundreds of symbols, some looking like animals, plants, and other things. Smart people have been trying to understand the Indus script for years, but it's still a mystery. Some think it's a language, while others think it might be symbols with religious or economic meaning. Figuring out the Indus script would be a huge discovery. It could tell us so much about the Indus people, their beliefs, their history, and their daily lives. Until then, the Indus script remains a mystery, a silent clue to a lost civilization. Around 1900 BCE, something happened to the Indus Valley Civilization. The great cities started to fall apart and finally the civilization collapsed. What happened? This is one of the biggest questions about the Indus. There are many ideas about why the Indus Valley Civilization declined. Some think climate change might have been a reason. Changes in rain could have hurt farming, leading to food shortages and economic problems. Others think a natural disaster, like a big earthquake or flood, might have weakened the civilization. Another idea is that the Indus people might have been invaded by people from Central Asia called the Aryans. However, there is no real proof for any of these ideas. The decline of the Indus Valley Civilization is still something historians debate and wonder about. Even after years of research, the Indus Valley Civilization is still a mystery. We still don't know what language they spoke, what their religion was, or why their civilization disappeared. The Indus script is still a secret, hiding their thoughts and stories. Imagine all the secrets we haven't discovered yet, but that's what makes archaeology so cool. It's like putting together a giant puzzle, with each new discovery telling us a little more about the past. The Indus Valley Civilization reminds us that there's so much we don't know about our history. It makes us want to keep exploring, keep digging, and keep asking questions. The Indus Valley Civilization, even though it disappeared thousands of years ago, has important lessons for us today. Their advanced city planning, with its focus on sanitation and public works, shows how smart they were. Imagine if our cities today were as well planned as those ancient cities. They were a peaceful and successful civilization that valued trade and cultural exchange. Their story reminds us how important cooperation and understanding between different cultures is. Their respect for the environment and their sustainable practices are lessons that are very important in today's world. The story of the Indus Valley Civilization is a story of human ingenuity, resilience, and how the past can teach us about ourselves. As we learn more about this amazing civilization, we understand more about our shared human history. So keep exploring, young adventurers. The world is full of mysteries to discover. Who knows what other lost civilizations are out there waiting for us to find them? The past is a huge and fascinating place, and it's up to us to uncover its secrets.